Alright, shalom. I want to start off with giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yashai, Bashim Rakakadash. Daban to the elders and apostle of Great Millstone, shalom to the Ofelek. Hope this video will be edifying, and without further ado, let's get into it now. Topic that I want to be talking about today: whosoever confesses before. So basically, Matthew 10 and 32, man. You know, whosoever confesses Yahweh Bashim Yashai in front of these people, in front of men, you know, Yahweh Shai is also going to confess us before his Father, Yahweh, which is in heaven, you see. And you have people asking themselves a question that comes up a lot, right? Is why are we standing here? You know, why are you standing on the highways and byways every week diligently? Hey, starting from the elders and apostles, they've been 40 plus years, man. 40 plus years pushing this truth, you know. 40 plus. That ain't no joke, man. In comparison to them, we really ain't did much work, man. Let me just say it for myself, you know, because this is my fourth year in this truth, you know, actually going to camp, or is it third? It's my third or fourth year, man. You know, going to camp, being on the highways and byways, you know. And the elders and apostles, they did 40. You know, it's 40 plus now, man. Or 40 or it's definitely 38 plus. It's 40, man. 40 around that amount of years, man. That's how long they've been pushing this truth. You see, I'm not even 40 yet, man. That's double my age. I'm 23. You see. Anyway, it's Matthew chapter 10 and verse 32. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. You see? And that's why, one of the reasons why we on the highways and byways, man. You know, you gotta confess. You gotta say who the true power is. You gotta start from the elders and apostles on down. They've been bringing out the 100% truth, man. You know, breaking down all these strongholds, like it says in Corinthians. You know, is the spirit of the Most High Bashim Yashai, man, which is upon the elders and apostles of Great Millstone to basically do these kind of things, man. And the thing is, such as so-called white Jesus, right? Having blonde hair, blue eyes, and shit like that. That's a lie in itself, right there. You know, being cut with the scriptures. But listen, man, you gotta start bringing out the truth and removing all the lies, man. You cannot just keep on having the lies mixed in with the truth. It doesn't work like that, man. So everything has to be flattened out, ironed out, man. You see, so that's the thing, man. And for example, IUIC, what they be doing, they don't want to say the name. They don't want to say the name, the Hebrew name. They want to keep saying so-called Jesus. You know, and thing is with that, most of these people, when they hear the word Jesus, they think of a so-called white man with blonde hair and blue eyes, man. You see, they don't think about what it actually says in Revelation 1 and 13. You know, which talking about he's a dark-skinned man, has an afro, white woolly hair. You know, his feet like onto frying brass as if it burnt in a furnace. So he was a very dark-skinned man. You know, they don't wanna bring that kind of stuff out, man. You know, they wanna keep these people in a loophole, but it is what it is, man. Anyway, but whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. And you see, the thing is, you have people, they know the truth. You know, they know about the truth. They know about the scriptures, yet they don't want to teach. They have that gift to teach, yet they don't want to teach, yet they don't want to warn the people. You know, you have a lot of scriptures that is talking about, you have Matthew, which is talking about the tanners, and then you also have another scripture, I believe it was in Ezekiel, the watchman. Wait, let me get that. Let me see if I can find that one. Let me see if I can get that one, man. I think I marked it as well. Wasn't it? Let me see. Anyway, it's talking about I don't think I can find it right now, but it's talking about the watchman. You know, the watchman that doesn't warn the people. You know, you have one watchman, he warns the people, and the other one he doesn't, man. You know, you can't basically you cannot be a watchman and not warn the people, man. If you see something is going on, you gotta warn the people and tell them, or else that blood is going to be upon your hands. You see, and you don't want that, man, as a watchman. You see, so if you know, you gotta warn the people. But a lot of these people don't want to do that. They know about the truth. They know they are Hebrew Israelite. You know, yet they don't want to bring out the truth. Or you have these people, they know they're Hebrew Israelites, but they don't want to give credits to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, man. Or they don't want to come under that banner of Great Millstone. Now, I'm not talking about them being Great Millstone, but they just being Great Millstone affiliated. So, like, they just give double honors, and they basically teach the same thing as Great Millstone teaches. Most of these camps don't want to do that, man, because they're too prideful. You know, they're too prideful. They don't want to humble themselves down. You know, they want to act like they all of a sudden found out about the truth by their own, which they didn't. You see, which they didn't, man. So yeah, that's crazy, man. But anyway, verse 33. But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. And who is doing that? For example, you have these people that know the truth but don't want to preach it. But you also have people, for example, IUIC, you know, Nathaniel, you know, Nate. He don't want to say the names, you know, which you ain't confessing someone then. If you ain't saying the names. You know, if your name is A, but I call you B. So if your name is Mr. A, right, and I call you Mr. B, or I tell people about you, but I say that your name is Mr. B. Are you gonna like it, or are you gonna respond when I call you Mr. B? No, the fuck you won't, because your name is Mr. A. It's not Mr. B. You see. Well, it's the same thing, man, concerning the true names, you know. So, yeah, man. Let me see if I can get something else. This 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. And you know, thing is with this, who, for example, is doing this shit? Nathaniel, IUIC, you know, they got that 501c, I believe it's called 501c code, you know, where the government is basically supporting you. You know, you're getting money, you're getting that money in. You know, I believe Nathaniel, his net worth was also a lot of money, man. He also had a lot of money concerning his net worth. But we all know that your net worth doesn't always equate to what you actually make. But still, you know, he is very suspect, man. You know, he don't wanna teach the true names. You know, hey man, and he's supported by the government, which we know the government is not supposed to be mixed with this truth, man. Esau Edom has nothing to do with this truth, you know, concerning preaching it and stuff like that. It's not for them, you see. So why are they being supported by a bunch of Edomites, by Edomite government? That just doesn't make sense in itself, man. You know. And besides IUIC, for example, you also have other camps. You know, they do this shit for filthy lucre's sake, meaning for money. You know, being seen by the people for money. You know, acting like a Creflo Dollar and all these other passes, man, that's out there. You know, talking about some, if you want to see the next video, check out my Patreon and shit like that. Fuck out of here, man. Since when does the scripture say that you can sell it? You know? Oh, if you want a breakdown of Ezekiel, then you have to subscribe to the Patreon. Nigga, where does it say in the scriptures that you're supposed to do that? Where does it say that someone has to pay you for these scriptures? Doesn't the scripture say freely given, freely given? Man, it's because I don't have no internet that I cannot look up that scripture, but basically, roughly paraphrasing it, freely receive, freely give. You know, look that up. Freely received, freely give. King James version, and then that's how you gonna find it, man. You know, but this truth we got for free, and we giving it away also for free. You know, if it wasn't the case, the elders and apostles of Grace Millstone would have been rich. You know, which they are not. They are rich in faith, though. Spiritually, they are very rich. Don't get me wrong. Spiritually, they are very rich. But on a physical level, you know, they ain't as rich as Nathaniel B is. Oh, man. You see? But that status is going to come in the kingdom, man. You know, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, they've been pushing this truth for 40 years, man. You know, they have a lot of treasures waiting for them, man. Which we can get that scripture actually, because it's in Colossians. This Colossians chapter 3 and verse 1. If ye then be risen with Yahushua, seek those things which are above, where Yahushua sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. Right, because Yahushua did what he had to do, and now he's on the right hand side of the Most High, right? Well, same thing what you gotta do also. You see? Same thing what you gotta do also, man. So, just like the elders and apostles, they've been in this truth for so long. They keep on pushing this truth for so long. The things that they have in store are a lot. You see? Verse 2. Because just like how Yahushua had to do his job, and now he's at the right hand side of his Father, you know, all things are made subject unto Yahushua, because he did what he had to do, you know. The angels praising him, everyone is praising him, man. Not right now on earth at least, but in heaven, yes, you know. So, verse 2, set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. You see, so focus on spiritual things, man. Then you gonna see. Man. Also, that other scripture is talking about. You have another scripture that is talking about set up your treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do it corrupt. I believe it's in Matthew, but I don't know for sure. You know. Anyway, I hope this video was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua Ba'Shem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostle of great Muslim. Shalom to the whole. I hope this video was edifying. Shalom.